Looks like we're up and running. Sorry, had a bit of an incident trying to get everything going, but we're up and ready to go. Hey guys, how you going? So if you're watching this after the video's already come out, after the live stream's already happened, I thought I'd show you guys a demonstration of what I do during a raid hour, on a coordinated raid hour. If you guys are unaware, if you play Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, a big aspect of the game is doing these raid battles. Basically, you and your party members are trying to fight monsters to gather light, and the actual gameplay mechanic of that is that you can summon bosses for yourself and other characters to fight, which contain large amounts of that light which you use to level up. So I thought I'd show you what happens. It's 15 minutes into a raid hour right now. That's the amount of locks that I have on my character, so that gargantuan number there, I don't even know if it's billion, trillion, whatever, it's probably somewhere in the trillions, that number right there, but that's the number we're starting with at the start of this raid hour. So I'm going to do a raid hour like I usually would, and we'll see how much locks we get by the end of it, doing a little coordinated strategy. So hopefully you guys can see just below me there, I've got, instead of the usual chat window, I've got up our little parties coordinated chat for raid hour basically. The amazing Water KH made a little bot to speed up the process a bit, but you definitely don't need a bot to do that. You basically just need someone in charge to call it out. Typically the person is the fastest person, happy birthday Laura, the fastest person that can raid that week for that week's particular boss. Given it's a magic boss this week, I'm not actually the strongest person in my party. Not that I am usually, but against the speed boss I'm usually pretty good. But I haven't bothered coordinating a... Yeah, I'm not going to make it sweet. I haven't bothered to make a speed setup yet to deal with the magic boss. So, we're going to have to deal with this as it is right now. Okay, so it'll probably be my boss next. Okay, so what we're basically doing is getting the entire party to summon all of our bosses at once. And so, I'll show you the entire process from the start in a second. But effectively what we're trying to do is get the entire party to go ahead, summon all of the bosses at the same time, and then begin attacking down the list, so it's convenient for everybody. So, after my boss is dead, there'll likely be one more boss that we have to fight. That's like of the first ones that have been summoned, and then we'll go through and we'll start again. If you can see on the side here, we've got the little bot. Basically, someone is in charge of it and just designating what the bot's calling out. So the bot right now, if you guys can see, it's obviously going to be very small, but the bot says attack captain's boss, and there's a little like tick symbol next to it. That just means that people are saying, okay, I've started that particular fight. And if they're doing it correctly, yeah, there's a little red symbol. So someone's slightly further behind, but basically the coordinator is ticking off that little red symbol there. It means that the boss is dead, and so there's no point everyone jumping in to attack it because it's already dead, and you'll get that message there and waste time in that section there. So we're just working out the kinks a little bit, but actually when we're doing it well, it works really smoothly. As long as the person basically in charge of the day is it's a bit of a responsibility, but basically they're just going to type in, like, we've got a bot to do it, but you definitely don't need a bot. We can basically just type in, okay, attack, you know, whoever's in your party, person A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever, however many people are participating for the day. Yeah, so we'll see how this works. So with that, we'll go ahead and check chat, because of course chat isn't working, but I've used a little bootleg method of getting just a tiny bit of Discord to show up, so it's not going to look super pretty. But yeah, right now what we're doing is trying to get everyone participating in the raids for the day to go ahead and resummon their bosses, which is done just like this. So the second you see the boss, go ahead top right, cancel out, and that will make sure the boss is summoned with full health for everybody else in your party. And then, yeah, good to go. I was kind of hoping there'd be a Dark Road announcement today as well, but that doesn't seem to be, so... this brick has been up for a little bit, so it's probably gonna die. Yeah, it just died then, but I might still get in. I didn't. Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. And then he'll say attack the next person on the list, which will most likely be captain. So there we go, attack captain's raid boss. Again, hopefully you guys can see that. It's gonna be a little bit small, but the point is, as long as whoever's raiding can see it, then you're all hunky-dory. So this is the fastest method I use for killing bosses with. I fire off at least one supernova, to make sure that you get the full amount of boost. So right now you can see the 620% boost that come off. That's come off my medals. That's coming off because of the supernova bonus, obviously. You get a plus 300% bonus whenever you use a modern day supernova. And by the time you see this video, that may be out of date. It could be 320, 350, up to 400, you know, who knows. Who knows how far, you know, and beyond, depending on how far in the future you're watching this video. Okay, attack illusions next. So if you weren't to use it, like right now, the current cap without using one is, I think, just a flat 200. That might be wrong actually, but you see, if I didn't use a supernova, I'd only get a 520% boost. So the way I figure it, it's worth using at least one. You see my metal setup looks quite strange. I've got no first metal and no third metal. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm trying to take out the boss in as little metals as possible, like firing off as the least amount of special attacks as possible. This is going to bite me in the butt unless I get... Okay, I got combo 2 there, so that's going to be fine there. Occasionally, I can fail to do it in one turn if I don't... You can see we're getting nearly 30 billion? Trillion. I'm actually not sure how many we're getting. Either 30 billion or 30 trillion per boss. And attacking... mine's already dead, so there's no point attacking that. You can see the little red symbol appeared next to my boss. Guaranteed we're going to attack Mary next, so I'm just going to start this one off. Endo, how you doing, bud? How are you, man? Yeah, Mary's is next, beautiful. So because I'm running behind the leader, I may as well start attacking it first because I know he's going to attack that anyway. That's just how it goes. How you doing, guys? Endo and water there. I can't see YouTube chat for some reason. But what else is new? And Dark Red didn't tweet today. That's a shame. Okay. And yeah, this is pretty much how we're doing it. So, just going down the list. Angels next. Yeah, so that's the coins I would have got from mine previously. And we'll attack this one super quick. Yeah, so this works best the more people you have participating at the same amount of time, and especially if your leader, like, immediately as soon as that boss is dead, clicks it. Who's doing things? Oh, for goodness sake. Hey guys, thank you very much. Let me pull the alerts up so I can see it a bit bigger. And yeah, I'm just capturing a slight amount on my PC screen right there, so it's gonna look a bit funky, but... Okay, I've just broken it again. Out and talk Doc Ride, I guess, for the next hour, so hopefully this guy helps you out a little bit. Hopefully. Okay. So you guys can't see Discord right now, so I gotta figure out how to fix that. Hey Prop, how you doing, man? I know, all these on boosters, right? Gotta get them out. We had 135% yesterday, pretty early in. Alright, OBS is dropping. It all goes wrong when I start recording, all the time. Can never just go right for once. Come on, hurry up. How can't I see YouTube chat? Okay, attack captains. Captains is dead, so it'll most likely be angels next. So, gonna start it off just in case. Preemptively. Attack angels boss, beautiful. Well, there you are, but I can't see Discord chat anymore, so that's strange. But yeah, we're attacking your boss right now, Angel, actually. So, thank you for summoning that. Stupid OBS. Whenever like a new little overlay thing pops up, it just like nukes all the stuff I've got set up. How do I fix that? Oh, right, because I clicked Streamlabs, not Streamlabels. That would be why. No wonder. No wonder. attack Mary's boss, and then attack mine next. Mary's is already dead, so we may as well start attacking mine. There you go, start attacking mine. It's a shame, because yesterday we had so many people raiding. Maybe I can put out the call on Discord and see if people can jump in and boost for us. There you go, there's a couple more boosts coming in. So yeah, hopefully we able to get over 30 billion per encounter. There's Noah coming around the fun. Yeah, so it usually works best if you have people coordinated to actually do this properly, but every now and then you get other people that just want to muck it up a bit in your party, so... Oh well. Oh well. I'm good, man. I'm really good. Thank you very much. Thanks for asking. Oh, YouTube just kicked in. That's so strange. Maybe it was down for a bit. Yeah, okay, it's 2 out of 2 now, so it's on Twitch and YouTube. But it wasn't before. That's so strange. That's okay. I mean, honestly, if you don't want a Lux farm, that's... You don't have to, definitely don't have to do that. But yeah, we appreciate the boost in the party. 100%. Appreciate it, Josh. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, so ideally do it faster than I just did then, or else you'll waste a little bit of time attacking for 1 damage. Whenever everyone else gets to attack the boss, I mean. Good content, yeah. Trying to come up with some interesting stuff, but god damn it, no. Alright, so we're just waiting on Disbricks to shout out who we need to attack right now. So the idea of doing it this way is that if you were to ideally regularly raid yourself and you were to have if you were to raid yourself, you'd be summoning the boss and then like going backwards and forwards and actually attacking it. This freaks. Okay, where is he? Hasn't summoned his yet. So what he should be doing is calling out one of the ones that's already active. Like I'm just gonna pretend to attack Knowles right now because it'll kick me back to the main menu. Because we can't see Disbricks' boss. But you guys can't see that either. God damn it! Why did it have to break? And it's already dead. Angels will be next. Angels is next, beautiful. Just gonna go ahead and double check that we didn't get a tweet from the Dark Road Twitter today. Well, they said they had new information for us every single day, but I guess they forgot today, maybe? Who knows? There we go, we hit level 670 today. There you go. Yeah, it's level 7,000's on the horizon, I guess, next. That's the next major milestone. Just hit 666, which means I have one extra special attack gauge for every single one of my Keyblades, which is good, especially for the proud ones, which are definitely lacking most of the time. Isn't Bastion Sephiroth better? Yeah, but this is super effective against everything. So, because I'm using power type medals on a magic type boss, I've got a bunch of medals that power up power type attacks, which these guys get the benefit from, but they effectively act as speed. They get powered up because they're power type medals, but their special attack is speed effectively against this particular boss. So, favorite character so far? I'm honestly interested about probably, I don't know. In my head, like, Vor's almost already confirmed to be Kari's grandma, so like, the fact that we know potentially where she ends up makes it like the least interesting to me. If I'm wrong about that, of course, then she's very interesting and I want to know what's up with her, but the other three have got me kind of intrigued, the other three new people. Like I'm wondering what's going to happen to this Omod guy. Because he seems like such a... Like, he's dressed the same way Xehanort and Ericus are, so... I wonder what sort of relationship those guys have with each other, where... are they in the same class together? Do they have the same teacher? Like, I'm assuming they all have the same master, but... just the fact that they're dressed similar is interesting to me. Yes, that can potentially happen sometimes, where I don't get any combo 2s. Oh, it's going to be a bit loud for you guys. Let's knock it down a bit. What's worth pulling for? Erd and Bragi are Axel's parents. I mean, he's definitely got that Axel look to him for sure. Why is this boss not got full health? What's going on here? What's going on, you guys? Alright, so we'll have to resummon now. But like Erd and Bragi, they're all very interesting looking, so, and we really don't know what the heck their deal is at all, so, I mean, unless it's Lee's grandfather as well, like you said. So yeah, I'm really curious to find out about all of them, to be perfectly honest. Still don't know the release date, so that could be a fair way away. They said they had new information every day for us though, so I'm wondering why they didn't have any today. Maybe the global account doesn't work on... because I guess it's Saturday night for you guys right now. The Japanese account last night, which still would have been Saturday night for them as well, put out the Dark Road, like Android, iPhone, and just generic smartphone wallpapers, I think. And I kind of thought that at least the Dark Road account would do that today to have some level of content out for the day, but... what? I mean, that makes sense, right? That's, like, definitely got that familial link to it. Big time. I don't know why, it takes me ages to summon a boss. Like, it seems like everyone else gets it done way faster than I do. But I suppose I'm, like, still killing a boss by the time everyone else is summoning theirs. That's why it has to be the fastest person in the party that's putting, like, putting the attack together. Or calling the shots at the very least. Yeah, I think this will be a practice, and then tomorrow I'll do, like, a proper guide for it, now that I've got everything set up and I kind of know the kinks. So I'll probably end up just, like, archiving this, and we'll do it properly tomorrow. I might even, like, tweak my setup a little bit to try and get a bit faster, just because, like, obviously my strongest medals right here are power type, and it just takes way too long to kill the boss. I mean, it's still quick, mind you, but, like, not as quick as I would have liked. Especially not as quick as it was 2 weeks ago. During the speed week. Last week? Last week, yeah. That was good fun. We're knocking them out left, right, and center real quick smart. Nod's boss will definitely be dead by now. Huh. I just got in before it died. So I'll put out a guide picture. But again, this will be practice for tomorrow. I'll do it properly tomorrow. I still end up archiving this one. Okie dokie do. Yeah, so obviously, when you're building a raid setup, if you don't have to think about it, I guess like generic, super effective against everything medals are a really good bet. Illusions is already dead, so it'll be Angels next. Yeah. So I've got 2 medals that affect everything on my party super effectively. So like the key art there, and I'm borrowing the Zemnis. Obviously both of those are power type medals, so that's why I thought like, okay, I'll bring in 2 Sephiroths that I've already got built for raiding, because they're power type. We'll gain like extra bonus damage on the power type attribute, even though that then turns into speed medals. But like, I don't know, it works out pretty well. Like I said, it's definitely not my speediest. Like against magic type enemies, it's my worst possible setup, and I have to use 3 supernovas to pretty consistent. Who the fuck attacked this? Who's wasting their time doing this? All right, we're gonna tell them. See, the people, if they're not paying attention and they're not doing it correctly, it's Wyvern attacked it for 77 billion damage. But then that then throws it off for everybody else, unfortunately. Oh well, doesn't matter. 2 shinies on stream, dude. What were you going for? Last I saw it, you had literally just gotten. What did you gotten? I can't remember now. You, oh yeah, you're on Salandit, which you glitch evolved into the Salazzle. Yeah. So what did you end up with today? Did you get your little pooch? Yeah, so I've got that same Mickey that I was thinking about using on my setup as well, but like, right now, just the fact that I'm boosting power type metals, including my Key Art 22, makes me think that this is probably still my fastest setup, unless I chucked on the Mickey in the pet slot, which I might end up doing. Because right now I've got the Key Art there. Huh. Yeah, I might do that actually. Yeah, so I'll get the kinks worked out, and we'll do a proper guide tomorrow. But we're already here now, so. Oh, you get the Morpeko. Hell yeah, dude. And you get the hidden ability Grookey. Dude, what? How quick was that? Morpeko took a little while for sure, but like, how long did the Grookey take? That's insane. Attack Angels, can do. Everyone boosted so much yesterday. Again, we had 135%. So I'm wondering what happened to what happened to everyone. Maybe they're out enjoying their Saturday night. / they're sleeping in on Sunday morning for the Australians like me. Yeah, so we'll do this properly tomorrow, and we'll do a proper guide. Like I'll start before the raid hour and explain what I'm doing for the first 5 minutes, and then we'll just go for like the first little while on YouTube. And call it a guide. Captain's Bus, can do. So I've actually got to go ahead and actually summon mine. 400 exactly for Morpeko, 97 for Grookey. Not bad, dude. Not bad. So is that 2 out of 3 hidden ability starters right now for you? Quit. 9 got poached. 2 people quit. 9 got poached. My phone still freaks out every single time there's a raid hour because it constantly gets notifications, and it just outright crashes the phone. It's ridiculous. Attack Mary. Mary's just dead, so in the interim, before getting the command to attack illusions, we'll go ahead and we will summon mine. Attack illusions is next. Beautiful. Two out of 3 down. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. So are you going to go for the last one pretty soon, or do you have like any other targets before you hit Sobble? These medals are just so insanely strong. Like, the amount of boost that Xemnas just gives itself is just baffling, dude. It makes an excellent raid medal. Any of those super effective all the time ones do. Attack my boss is dead, so attack Angels next. Let's do it. One, two, three. Yeah, second stage Sobble, I don't know, doesn't do much for me. Looks pretty strange. What's the last one? Intelon? Yeah, I don't know, does it do much apart from just being a pretty standard water type? I don't know. Attack this idiot Knowles. One day, 10 hours. Beautiful. Okay. And yeah, just rinse and repeat for another 20 minutes and we'll see how much Lux we have at the start and how much we have at the end. We said obviously it works a lot better if the entire party's playing and obviously like you get your boost percentage higher. Basically the amount of people that can summon bosses for you improves the time ratio of like time spent summoning to time spent actually killing, because obviously this time right now we're getting booted back to the menu. Having to all-race summon a boss is time that is spent not grinding out Lux, so yeah. Again, I'll put all these points down in a proper video and we'll do it properly tomorrow, just so I can like kill these targets. The things that I want to say. Not explain it 40 minutes into the video, but we're all set up now. We're all set up to go. Use my friend's Xemnas if my whole setup didn't buff up. Yeah, fair enough. Didn't buff up right. No, that's fair enough. Absolutely. Like I said, I'm using all these power type medals because it buffs Xemnas and it buffs the KHUx, and I figure it's still getting the boss killed in 5 medals, only 2 of which have extra attack. So it's still pretty quick. Summon bosses, attack Disbrixes, but I can't see it. Beautiful. Yeah, that would be the only thing I would say. I would say, because if our bosses come up before his do, then we shouldn't be able to see his. Alright, thanks man. Take it easy. So like Angels would have been there first, so we should have attacked hers first. Yeah, but that's stuff we can work on as a group. Slow down, man. Appreciate it, bud. Attack Angels. So last night I went ahead and leveled up on my level 1 crit save file Oblivion and Oathkeeper up to the max level of Keyblade. So I'm probably ready to start that level 1 Remind playthrough pretty soon and struggle through that with you guys. So that'll be interesting. Detective, you bet, dude. You bet. Yeah, it's raid hour in raid week, so I was doing like a little test stream to see if I could try and crank out a guide on the fly. And the answer is sort of. But I think I'll like private this one and put it up again tomorrow. Captain's is dead, so next will be Mary's. But I'll work out all the kinks tomorrow. Like the friggin' stream knocked out the view on the bot. Mary's is next, of course it is. Beautiful. So I'll be able to show you guys that properly tomorrow. But yeah, morning. How you doing? But in the meantime, we're already up here. And again, I thought I'd have Dark Road chat to tie us over with, but because they said we'll be revealing more each day, so don't miss it, and that was 24 hours ago. So But, you know what? They're allowed to enjoy their weekend as well, so... Josh... Maybe. Like, full proper number title? Definitely, if not longer. But I feel like we're going to be seeing something potentially pretty soon. I really wonder if we're going to get one more title on the PS4. That will most likely be shared with the PS5, but... I've still got hopes. I've still got hopes for seeing something else before this generation ends. I don't know. Attack Illusions. I'm pretty sure I'm attacking the right one. Hope I am. Hope I am. Attack Demos. Yeah. Hope this is Illusions. Hey, nice, man. Fantastic. So, mine should... No, it's already dead. Yeah, so... yeah, you guys can't see it, but the point of the little, like, killed symbol is... If that wasn't there, I would have gone ahead and attacked the boss. Only to find it was already dead, and that would have been a waste of time. Having to kill it... So having to go into the menu saying, you know, raid boss is already killed. And then it's just more time wasting, so... Yeah, we're using Discord to our advantage, basically, and finding out... Like, obviously, voice chat helps with that as well, if you guys are able to voice chat and be like, okay, the boss is dead. But, yeah. So we'll work all this out for tomorrow. But yeah, what, is there anything from Dark Road that's got you guys excited yet? Like, were you previously thinking, like, no, I'm not going to play it because it's just more Union Cross, but anything potentially changed your mind on that? Finished rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender last night. I cannot get over how good that show is, man. It's just such a masterpiece. I mean, especially like, I think I watched it as a kid, but like you're a kid sitting down to watch it, and like it wasn't obviously as available on demand as it is right now. It's just insane. Thanks for the follow. Data Goose, is that your name? Thank you. And it's just so like easily available right now, and it's almost like it's really made to be binged. Like each episode flows, for the most part, extremely well into the next. And yeah, like just as a kid, obviously you don't get to catch every single episode, and even if you do, you're having to wait a week between them. But just sitting down to actually like knock it all out in a few sittings was such a treat. It was really outstanding. We share, and I pray the boss isn't dead. Yeah, so Korra isn't on Australian Netflix, and from what I'm hearing, that might not be the worst thing in the world to not watch Korra. I mean, I'll probably give it a go, but I don't know. There's no way I can see of watching it on an Australian streaming service yet. Like, our ABC network has like 5 episodes up. Disprix is here. But they're like the end of season 2. So, what the hell? I didn't like how they handled Korra. Yeah, I've heard stuff like that. VPN and yeah, exactly. I haven't got a VPN set up at this current place I'm at right now, but yeah, I definitely should. I really should, honestly, just to explore the world of content out there. But I mean, at the same time, I'm still trying to crank through the stuff I have got legally available to watch for me. Not legally, I guess. It's not like it's illegal to use a VPN. Had some choice that didn't Korra, but isn't the worst thing ever. Blame Nicktoons. They pulled it off the air, if I remember, near the end. Right, was that the whole kerfuffle? Yeah, like they weren't actually going to broadcast the final season. It was like only going to be available on the Nick website or something. I remember reading about it at the time. But my brain was always like, oh no, I'll go back and watch The Last Airbender again before I like properly dive into Korra. And that was when it was coming out, however many years ago that was. So, but apparently the comics are really good, so I'm keen to give those a go. Illusion. The comics that like follow the story of like Last Airbender. But yeah. Just such like a well-contained, tight-knit little show, like 60 episodes, and it just such like the amount of world building it gets done in that amount of time is just phenomenal. It's just breathtaking. But yeah. Yeah. So I stayed up way too late finishing that off last night. Because once you start Sozin's Comet, you gotta see it through. You gotta see it through. Wasn't bad, it didn't hit the same as the first. Yeah, I've heard mixed things. I've heard like it's fine, but don't go in expecting like just the bar was set so high with like Last Airbender that it's kind of unfair to, and unrealistic to expect like to hit another lightning, you know, for lightning to strike twice, if you will. Yeah, like as a kid you'd watch it, and I remember they would play like weekly. They'd play the first season, like the Water book 1, Water, whatever. So you'd end up seeing, I ended up seeing like tons of those episodes roughly in order, but then when they started like syndicating it and was on over and over and over again, I'd see a bunch of them out of order, and I always got like sick of seeing the same goddamn episodes over and over again. I was like, alright, I know they're in the, you know, they're on the way to the northern water temple, like, I know, I just want to see what happens next, and then season 2 would come out, and I remember watching that, and obviously, like, there's a party member of theirs, if you will, that gets separated from them. And that was, like, traumatic as a kid, because I was like, what happens next? Like, I gotta know what happens. Oh, wait. I might be attacking this boss when I shouldn't be. Oops. But I think it's mine. Unless it's Knowles. It might be Knowles. Sorry, I completely lost focus there. Sorry, this should be Knowles, I hope. I think it's Knowles. Yeah. Yeah, it's Knowles. Okay, good. Alright, so Captain's next. Yeah, no, it was Knowles. That's good. Yeah, it was the right thing to do. Disc breaks, fucking... Yeah, see, he shouldn't... That's the only thing I would say. He shouldn't be doing that. Because the one on the start of the list is... And I get why that's annoying now. Like, as the coordinator, I was always saying to attack mine first. And I now fully understand why it's more annoying to do that. I think there's a binge watching. Yeah, well, like I said, when I started Sozin's Comet, like, I was like, I can't stop here. And that's like a 4-episode arc, but... 20 minutes each, it's like 80 minutes, it's not the end of the world. Should just get the kill, yeah, beautiful. Yeah, so the reason I pop off 3 supernovas there is to just round it out nicely. We're getting pretty decent progress made here. Attack illusions. Should hopefully get this done before it dies. Yes. Yeah, so, I kind of want to get back into streaming Kingdom Hearts 3 again. Like, I think I want to do another playthrough and get the last trophy that I need, which is... I killed my own... No, I just didn't summon one. Sorry. I was still attacking Knowles and I didn't end up re-summoning one. I don't know if you can see me talking. I don't know if you're in chat or not. So I attacked Knowles and I don't think I re-summoned one. Another level up. Yeah, so we'll level up a couple times per hour at the moment. Obviously it does better if like more people are raiding and you get better boost percentages, but... J-Pop, how you doing, man? How's it going? Yeah, that's funny you say that. I hadn't even thought about that in a long time. Someone asked before if there was anything worth pulling. I don't know. I don't know. Like, the new meta right now seems to be... Well, it's already, like... Getting ahead of myself. It seemed to be for a second, like, plus 3,000, plus 6... This is Mary's, right? But it should be dead. Yeah, cool. You didn't platinum Kingdom Hearts? Oh, you know, I platinumed it. But DLC added in new trophies. Attack Noel. This is Noel, isn't it? It's gotta be. There's no one else there. Karen, how you doing? So there's one more trophy, which is to earn the top ranking for the pro codes, which basically means going ahead and doing a majority of the bosses, if not all of them, with as many pro codes on as possible. Which unfortunately means starting an entirely new playthrough. I mean, I could try and do my proud mode save file with every single code on, and try and defeat every single boss that way, but I think that just seems like a suicide mission. So, and I'm not even 100% sure that would work. The way to do it is, I think, to do a brand new save file. So, went ahead and last night backed up my save files onto a USB stick. I was thinking, so like I made 3 saves in Remind. I made a save for, sorry, of the 9 saves I've got on my initial save file, I would definitely be doing on a beginner, dude. Yeah, I don't intend to. I've done my level 1 crit playthrough. I don't really feel like going through it again on the stupidly difficult difficulty. Yeah, so I made a save file for, like, I'm standing with the option to go like a left and fight Ansem, Riku. I'm gonna kill them all as well, let's see. Ansem, Dark Riku, and Zigbar. And at the same time you have the choice, oh, fucking no. You have the choice to go right and do it's Xemnas and Luxord and Marluxia and Larxene. And then I made another save file later on with Terranaut and Vanitas, and the choice to go right and do Kairi, how about Kairi with Shion and Sykes, and then made another save file for Triple Xehanort. But Remind, I guess in a way, added in the ability to not, as long as you have that initial save file, which is clear, as like saved, clear save data with no DLC on it, you can effectively go back and do that whenever you like. So, I've backed them up now anyway, even if I ever need to do that. But I kind of want to just go through and probably get rid of those save files and just have, I guess, another Remind playthrough save file. But yeah, we'll do that on stream. So we'll go through and we'll do crit level 1 Remind. Although I kind of maybe want to level up my other Keyblades a bit more first, just to have more options. Or I maybe want to do the level 1 beginner, beginner or pro codes first. I think I might do that because that'll be like at least a goal to work towards. Did it by going beginner with all pro codes to rack max before going for the data bosses. Yeah, I intend to do that. I intend to fight as little data bosses with all pro codes on as possible. Enjoying Persona 4 Golden, but the lag during the animated cutscenes is bad for me. Really? That's on Steam? But aren't they just pre-rendered like movie files effectively? I would have thought they would have been like the least intensive part. This should be Angel's boss. Sorry, I need to pay attention because I'm potentially not killing the right ones. Yeah, someone already defeated this. Good. Huh. Maybe are they having a similar issue? That was illusions. Attack Guardians. So Mary's next. Yeah, Mary's. Takes more power to emulate Unicross than it does 5% of 4 Golden. How does it lag? That sounds strange, yeah. Hey, Lost Lightning, how you doing? Appreciate it, man. This breaks, you're fine, man. Don't worry, don't worry. No, it's not easy being the leader, so I really appreciate you for stepping up and doing the leader role this week. Appreciate it. Like I said, I can probably try and tweak my setup a little bit and try and get faster if you don't want to be the leader, but you'd probably still have the edge on me anyway, especially this week. I think for speed, I'm probably still the fastest. I mean, it's a pretty close race though. Alright, raid hour is almost over, so we'll call it pretty soon. To know for yeah, fucking Christ. I've had only punishes the people that are actually paying for the game, which is awesome. Hazmat suit, yeah, you're right. Sneak attack. Alright, so that's the end of the raid hour, so we'll go for a bit longer because we only did 45 minutes. And we'll just see how much likes we actually earn, I guess. Oh yeah, and obviously the boost is starting to wear off now. But we're not top 100. Can't believe that. I only raided 3 days this week, so it's not surprised. Not a surprise, but I suppose we have tomorrow to raid as well. We could potentially try and climb a bit higher. But I've only been raiding on like I said, 3 raid hours. I didn't really get a chance to raid the rest of the week. Oh, dude. Well, yeah, so I probably won't do that with all pro codes on. Like, I'm only gonna do it for the bosses that actually award. Oh, wait, you mean Skull. Sorry, I thought you meant the fucking frozen slider. Yeah. Yeah, Skull's gonna be interesting. Attack Angels. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. But hopefully we'll get through it. Like I said, I intend to do all the pro codes on for as many bosses as possible to give myself wiggle room. Like, if I end up getting to Skull and I have to turn off a pro code, I mean, so be it. It's not the end of the world. It just means that we'll have to make it up a bit later on, but there's plenty of wiggle room to end up doing that. So it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, like, I think I've got every other trophy in the entire Kingdom Hearts series, including, like, duplicates on PS3 and PS4, so I have to get that one. It's just a matter of finding the time to do it, but now that my exams are over, let's attack fucking Knowles. Then oh yeah, then I have time basically, so yeah. I'm working on a Dark Road video to hopefully come up in the next couple of days. If I can just get my act together and put the scripts together. I haven't got the script quite right yet, but I'm still working on that. So that'll be priority number 1, and like I said, there's other Xehanort related stuff that I kind of want to do as well. So, but we'll see. Hopefully get some content out this week. Yeah, we're running out of boost real quick. I think after this set, I'll probably call it a stream. And again, I'll probably private this VOD because it wasn't too successful, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully everyone will come up and boost tomorrow. We can get way better boost percentages and actually show a proper effort of what this would look like. Yeah, I need combo 2 here. No. Oh, we just made it across the line anyway. Nice. So, we're attacking captains next. I should probably go ahead and summon mine though. Captain's already dead. Yeah, okay, cool. Perfect. Or does everyone abandon ship to the other unions? And I guess they keep forgetting that, like, if we're lost, then it's really easy to get top 10 in terms of parties. And yeah, it's interesting why people, like, try and shuffle around and try and guess which ones will be popular which month. So, like, I guess a lot of people keep gambling wrong, because Leo is way behind. But that probably means that everyone thinks that, like, oh, don't jump into Leo, because everyone will jump into Leo, so then it'll shoot up to, like, second or third. But everyone keeps thinking that, and so now Leo's back to last again. Which is great for us. Like, 2 months in a row now, it's been, like, absolute easy street to get top 5 party. So I think we're top 5 or top 6 at the moment, depending on how we go today. We'll probably have fallen down today because we fell yesterday from 5th to 6th, and we were doing better than we were today. So yeah, like I said, I mean, a lot of the Leo parties seem to have jumped ship away from this union, which is just baffling. But I mean, it's great for us. Yeah, so we'll do this boss and then one more, and then we'll call it there. And we'll see how much Lux we earn in 50 minutes. But yeah, if you guys would like to follow me on Twitch, for the guys that are on YouTube, that would be amazing, just because I'm going to do like chill streams like this on YouTube, but I won't do them on Twitch, but I won't do them on YouTube, just because it's like, I think I want to keep YouTube just for like video content, I guess. So I'll go ahead and blap that one down there. So I will be streaming, but I won't be streaming on both, basically. So if you just want to hang out and chill like this, especially just for like random Dark Road discussions when those happen, then yeah, by all means give us a follow over here and to be able to do that. Alright, so we'll call it there, I think, in terms of how much we've rated this week. So when we started this thing, we had, wow, okay, whoa, we actually entered a significant portion of our overall Lux. Okay, so 765 over, okay, so if we do minus 765 0 1 8 4 7 3 8 7 0 2 8, yeah, so the let me just times -1. Alright, cancel that. Anyway, get rid of the minus, and that's the amount of Lux we earned today. So that, and over 50 minutes, I guess. That's how much Lux we're earning per minute, basically. So yeah, not bad. So if a boss was dropping 30, roughly 30, I guess it was like 28 at the start, and then a little bit over 30 at the end, we were basically killing 2/3 of the boss a minute on average. So it's pretty good. Pretty good, because like, again, if we were doing that on our own, the amount of like time you would waste summoning your own boss would drag that percentage way down. So like I said, it would have been a lot better if the rest of the party was like raiding with us as well. And again, if we had much higher amount of boost, but yeah, not bad. Yeah, I think, yeah, so we've got one more day of raid week, and I think for the rest of the week we'll be streaming probably Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, I reckon that's the way we're gonna go. So we'll call it there. I'm gonna start working on a script. It's a nice little Sunday, and what else am I gonna do? But yeah, appreciate it, guys. Let me just see who's on Twitch. Maybe I can send you guys over that way. For those of you that are on Twitch, maybe send a little raid out if there's anyone I know. But it's probably really late for you guys. So yeah, no one I really know that's on, unfortunately. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really know anyone that's on. Oh, you know what? Nico, I actually owe him something because I mean I had a whole thing with him, so let me host him. So we're gonna host Nico. All right, guys. Really appreciate it. He's playing Shantae and the Seven Sirens. So there you go. If I say Nico B7700. All right, guys. Appreciate it, and I'll see you real soon. All the best, guys. You're over there now. Your camera used to be there. You're over there. All the best, guys. Catch you later. Bye. So, do that. Click that. Right. And for the YouTube guys, I'll see you soon as well. Okay.